it kind of looks like a wide angle. Is that what the word I'm going for?
Yeah, so you might have it, you might be forcing it a different resolution. Like, we can take a look in OBS and tweak.
Let's get a wide angle of everyone in the studio tonight. We have some new faces amongst the crowd, some familiar ones,
What's FKA?
Formerly known as.
Okay, thank you. You kids in your hip new slang.
We are here, episode 51 of the Red Fast Review. Myself, joined with Bear and his little bear cub, Ginger Mane, and Flamingo Cassidy, formerly known as Pleated Pants. Welcome, boys. Hope everything is well. We'll start with the familiar face, Bear, coming off the fresh elite win, which we'll get into in a little bit. Coming off a win in Killer Bees match play, and also has a game tonight. Are we talking to the hottest man in all of virtual golf right now?
We'll see, because we're running into Dango Tank tonight. So depending on how tonight goes, we'll be able to talk about how hot the streak really is. But it's been an awesome TGC week for me.
Indeed, he has his little bear cub with him, Carly. Welcome in Ginger Mane down in Texas. What's going on in the garage, or I should have said formerly known as Garage Cam.
Right, now it's just the office cam, really. But no, not a lot. We just got out of a tornado warning. We're more in a thunderstorm warning right now, so we got a little hail, but it's Texas, so you're kind of used to it. Normally, people say if you're new to Texas, whenever we get storms like this, you're just supposed to go out on the back porch and listen to the sirens. But
what is that like? When they're close enough to you, type of thing, that you'll hear the sirens near you?
Yeah, whenever there's a warning issued, you hear the sirens throughout the area, and so sometimes the wind is too crazy, the weather's too crazy, you can't even hear the sirens. But we had those. I think my kiddos heard kind of knew what those were for the first time, so that was an interesting experience. But we're all good now. So
how often do those happen? Not like
this time of year. It's like it could be weekly.
Oh,
it might be every other week. But for about a month and a half, 2 months, we expect to get a few pretty tough storms. But I think we're past the tough part of it. So
I'm going to be down in Texas this weekend, actually. You're in Dallas-Fort Worth area, right?
Yes.
I'm not going there.
Oh.
I'm going to San Antonio for a wedding this weekend, actually. So I'll be down in your neck of the woods, kind of. Like 4 hours away, I think, right?
Yeah, it's about 4 hours. I go to San Antonio normally every quarter, but not with COVID. So
yeah, going to.
It's cool.
We have a friend who lives. My wife has a friend who lives down there, so that'll be fun. Going down Friday, coming back Monday, and then get away, enjoy some nice weather, and last but certainly not least, also familiar with tornado warnings, Flamingo Cassidy. Welcome.
True story. 2 weeks ago, we had tornado both north and south of us in the heartland of Iowa. And when the sirens did ring, I did everything what you would normally do of a simple farm kid from Kansas. I went outside to assess the situation. So I understand what you're saying, Ginger. Like you go out and you gotta see the weather. You gotta see everything's going on with it.
That's right.
I read Fast Review. I decided to bring out the alter ego today. My name's Flamingo Cassidy.
Well, welcome aboard. Yeah, that is a weird concept for someone who's never lived in a tornado area. Like, you literally visually have to go and see the weather type of deal, like if it's going to come near you type of deal. Have you ever got near a huge tornado, like super close?
Well, there was an EF4 that went just south of Des Moines, so probably maybe about 3 miles from my house. If you live in the middle of a big city or even a relatively small town, the chances that a tornado comes through the middle of your town is really, really, really low. If it does, it's probably going to be a movie's going to be made about it.
Okay.
So, because it's simple that tornadoes do not like heat. So when they are going towards a big town, there's a lot of concrete, there's a lot of just residual heat. And so oftentimes they go just on the outskirts of town, hence why you see a lot of the things of like trailer parks and stuff that get all of the tornado stuff because they're usually more on the outskirts of town. So I live right in the middle of Des Moines. The chance that there was going to be anything that was going to affect me is minimal. So, you have to go outside and you just got to take it in.
Interesting. Learn something new every day. Welcome in, everyone. We have Pat, Carly, Stan, Crown, Trent, and V-Dog all in here early to join us. This is March, as you may know, so we have March Madness to briefly break down. Not necessarily the biggest basketball fans, but we do have a couple Rock Chalk Jayhawk fans on the podcast, including Bear and Flamingo. Ginger, I don't know if you're a Baylor fan or Texas Tech fan.
A little bit of Tech. My best friend played there, 10 years ago? But he was more of a meme player. People would cheer his name when he got in because he was going in like the fourth quarter when they were up by 30 or down by 30. But I still keep up with them a little bit. So I'm pulling for them.
Might as well, right? I mean, local team in the area. At this point, I'm just rooting for my bracket. I'm here looking at the quote unquote perfect bracket, the closest to perfect there is, which has 5 or 6 wrong, which is insane that it's that few, but gives us a perspective of who made it thus far. Gonzaga, Memphis had a real close game. That was a fun one to watch, but Gonzaga's probably the number one team going in. That top left West region's all 1 through 4 seeds. No big upsets there. North Carolina knocks out the Baylor team, so one of the 1 seeds goes down. And then the biggest upset of the tournament is St. Peter's over Kentucky. In the 15 seed St. Peter's, a New Jersey school, goes to the Sweet 16 to face Purdue this weekend, or Thursday, maybe Friday, one of those days. One
of my best friends is a St. Peter's alum, and he is over the moon right now.
St. Peter's College, where? It's New Jersey,
New
right?
Jersey. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, Jersey City, New Jersey. They are the Peacocks. Oh, good Lord. Couldn't have found a better mascot. I mean, I get.
Listen, my high school mascot, we were the Green Wave, so that's deadlier than the Green Wave.
Isn't that Tulane?
Yeah, Tulane was, but I have no idea why our high school picked that.
Yeah. St. Peter's University. Well, if that's the third picture, I mean, we're looking at a fine establishment. But anyways, the 15 seed knocks off Kentucky. There's always good. You're always due for a good upset in March Madness. The 2 and 3 seed out of the Midwest region fall Auburn and Wisconsin. So some upsets over there. I actually clicked on my bracket. I have Purdue winning, so I'll be pulling for them versus St. Peter's. And then top right region, the South, Arizona moves on. Villanova, the 2 seed out of that. All pretty much favorites except for Michigan, the lowest ranked, does take out Tennessee. And Juwan Howard. Remember Juwan Howard? He got in a nice little brawl, we call it a brawl for basketball, right?
The face wash.
The face wash, yeah. He actually hugged a player, Kennedy Chandler, after the game. Apparently, I think Kennedy played with his son or something like that. There was some sort of relationship between the two. But an ultimate PR change for Juwan Howard. We'll see how long that lasts and if his temper flares up again. Women's college basketball is off.
I was really surprised that Juwan Howard had that flare up. If there's, he got mad because the guy called a timeout. He didn't punch Chris Webber when Chris Webber called timeout.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Where was that tweet? That's perfect.
I know. Oh man, the Fab 5 days.
If Moose would be here right now, he would no clue what we're talking about.
No, not even. Yeah.
He was probably 3 or 4 years old.
I'm still debating if he even knows what Around the Horn is, and got the Bill Plaschke, or who did I say? He probably doesn't even know who Woody Page is.
No, you said Woody paid.
Oh, did I say? Yeah, God, my autocorrect has been on an all-time bender. I think I said something to Ginger too, and I'm like, I don't even realize it because it's. Oh God, I don't like the iPhone autocorrect.
Obviously Tony Reale, right? If you had to be one of the Around the Horn regulars, Bear, who would you choose?
See, I like Woody Page. The quick joke was going to be Jay Mariotti without the domestic abuse. But you know what? I know exactly where I'm going. Mina Kimes.
That's right.
That's where I'm going.
I thought about this a little bit when we were talking about it back channel, and I think that I'd choose Bill Plaschke. I always like that guy. Really, I'd probably choose J.A. Adonde because I think that he's cool, but I'm not cool enough to be J.A. Adonde.
What about you, Ginger? You Around the Horn guy? Did you watch it all growing up? Or do you still... Is it still on?
Oh, it's still on.
It's still on? Okay. Mm-hmm. You're on mute, Ginger.
Oh, that's a really good point, Ginger.
Yes. Moving right along. No, I watched that growing up quite a bit, but I don't really get into it anymore. It just, he just awarding points to people who make good takes. So we had a local radio station that used to do something like that. They call it Touch All 4, where callers can call in and they have to make 4 good sport takes. And every time they hit they get to first base with their first take, they have some booth call. They make it to second base because of a good take. They make a good booth call. If they make a bad take at any point in time, it could be a strikeout call or he's thrown out at third, and then they'll just start really just crushing the person as they hang up on them on the phone. But if you win, you get 4 tickets to the Rangers game. And so it's kind of like a Around the Horn type deal.
So the Rangers are going to be pretty good with those free agent signings, am I right?
We'll probably be sitting around 500. I'd like to say.
Who'd they scoop?
Simeon. Who else, Ginger?
Oh, Seager, Garver, Calhoun. Was it Gray?
Cole Calhoun, Sonny Gray.
Not Sonny Gray. I think it was John Gray from the Rockies.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
So I was gonna say, if I know the names, they must be good. Either that or they're old.
No, but Garver in a trade with the Twins. We picked up Garrett Richards' relief arm, which he could be a pretty good. We're not talking Rangers right now, but we're looking much better. We've got a good 2-3 year plan to where we'll be competing. So
what's the MLB The Show countdown? What are the days left? Are we a month away now?
9 or 10 days. Yeah, 10 days.
Damn.
Depends on which copy you have. If you have the digital deluxe, you've got the early access. If you're just waiting for the regular release date, it's April 4th, I think.
Is that a humble flex, real quick, that you got the digital deluxe? It's ready to rip in a few days.
Not yet. I'm trying to make sure I can take that day off, and not only take the day off, but also cash in on a day off from the family. So
paid vacation for the family to go away for a few days.
I will be grinding.
Well, yeah, because we got to flip cards all night long. The first week is the money making time.
That's right. It's Wall Street, baby.
I have a tried and true methodology that we'll be going over, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it right this year.
2 questions. Is it? You got Ginger? You're gonna be on Xbox, right?
Indeed.
And Bleeded, are you on Xbox too? Is that on Game Pass? Is that?
It's on Game Pass. I bought it on PlayStation, but supposedly, it was cross-platform last year. And it worked kind of. So hopefully they figured out the cross-platform a little bit better for this next year. And that it works seamlessly.
That's the hope.
Interesting. Well, maybe I'll get into a little card session early on too. Join the boys. Did anyone notice that
4 a.m. Discords?
Oh God.
Yeah, I lost a lot of sleep.
Some good times, man. What's our group chat called?
Yeah, that's true.
The Brethren. Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking that Moose would probably be like Pablo Estore. I think that would fit Moose. By the way, if we were going with a Moose figure for
I feel like
for
I
the
could be
around the horn,
Collishaw for the
Tim
hockey.
Cowlishaw. Yeah,
Yeah,
where
See,
is
I
he?
can
Oh,
see you,
he's way
Tim
up there.
Cowlishaw.
I could do
Yeah,
that.
Emily Kaplan was on there a
Who
few
else?
times.
Who's the
Jackie Mack,
Bob Ryan? Bob
Bob
Ryan's the big
Ryan. Yeah,
Boston homer.
yeah. Look at that big mug.
There's Moose.
Oh man! All right, moving on. Oh yeah, speaking of Moose. Moose was look at this moose sighting this past weekend. Hopefully there's some audio. Internet. Imagine going to your car and
Oh,
listening to
yes.
this. I wish I
Oh my
could.
god.
There's a dog with him too. I was trying to load the video at the same time. Instagram
the
doesn't work
ankle
that well on
biter.
PC. Just going out to the bed of your truck and a moose comes charging at you. I'll let it play one more time if it starts from the beginning. It's going.
Dude,
Where
just-
was this?
Oh, here we go. Went to collect my mail. Yeah, it's staring him down.
Just chilling. He's like, "Oh, what's this? Oh,
Full
God.
charge too. I love how the dog is just running
He's
routes. Like agility is like a 99, and the moose has like a 14 agility.
It's like an alligator, you know?
Yeah. Oh, did
Like,
you
they
guys
don't
see
have
the
very
alligator? The turtle steal the food from the alligator.
What?
Turtle.
What do you watch, Kilbride?
I think he has the same
food.
viewing patterns as current girlfriend. So I assumed that it might be
Here it
because
is. Yeah.
of
This Lauren.
his wives.
It's only got
So-
3,000 views, but one of them was me. Guy throws a piece of food down there. Turtle just bodies the alligator out of the way. Watch this again. You gotta have some balls to do that. Oh man, I have no idea how that
The
found my
classic box
timeline.
out
But
technique.
yeah,
box them out.
good technique.
Doesn't matter about size. It's all just about technique. Yeah.
You know who has good technique? Sam Burns. Sam Burns won the Valspar this past weekend, defending his title, and he did so on the second hole of a playoff. Let me mute this because we're getting some issues on YouTube when we post these after the fact. So
Love. Not that.
nice long putt, and we get it barely
Oh.
to fall around. That's the second hole of a playoff to win versus, I honestly forget who it was in a big name. Davis Riley.
Riley.
But nice little walk-off win there. Defending his title, though. Sam Burns is not really known for having a lot of wins on tour, but I guess some courses just suit your eyes better than others. Have you guys ever experienced that? I mean, it's, we're all amateurs at anyways, so it's not...
Pleaded.
So I can give you
a
a
step
really
above.
good example. There's two really nice golf courses in Garden City, Kansas. The public course is Buffalo Dunes, and the private course is called Southwind. They're fantastic, wide open, but tricky courses. Southwind is by far harder than Buffalo Dunes. I have never played a good round at Buffalo Dunes. I have only played good rounds at Southwind. That course just fits my eye better, and I got the bad mojo at Buffalo Dunes. And so I don't know what it is. I could probably go back there and play for the first time in 20 years and the same thing would happen.
Yeah, it's weird, and you'll see that too, where the same people, they'll have like 5-10 wins on tour or something, but 3 or 4 at the same course. Like look at Tiger. What does he have? Like 8 wins at Torrey Pines or something? Or there's a few courses that just suit his eye better. And if you're talking about the elite of the elite, but good for Sam Burns.
You'll see some people that play better on the California swing than the Florida swing, and that's just because
Style.
hitting out of Bermuda rough sucks, and it takes a completely different chip shot out of the rough around the green. And so there's then other people are used to the sort of the California grass, and you'll definitely see that. And vice versa. There's some people that grew up in Florida that play way better in Florida than the California swing.
Yeah, no, that makes complete sense. But let's get to some virtual golf, shall we? I think that's a nice cue to transition over there. We had a familiar face atop the leaderboard. To no one's surprise, Lindsay Collins, a.k.a. Materializations, has now won... How many tournaments is it now this year?
Is that 5?
Let's do...
Nope, he's at 3.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 bomb on the year, including 4 tournaments since the start of the new year. And now back-to-back Wrath at Scardenbeg. We'll see if he can win. This week is a WGC event, so they have a 50-person field at a very tough 8,000-plus yard Digos golf club or country club, or I forget the exact name. But that's going to be an absolute punishment and fun to watch because they're going to hit like drivers onto par threes and whatnot.
I've got a question. So is Materialization, is he surpassing like what Sloaner was?
It's a great question.
A year ago? Like, if we were going to go have a match right now between two people, are we taking Materializations right now versus Sloaner a year ago from right now?
Yeah, it's like the case of 2 different eras. Let's look back at 2020. So I would still say Sloaner because look at this. Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guarantee you he came in second here. Ready? Oh, wow. Wow.
Or he didn't play, or I guarantee that was. I guarantee that was one of the weeks he decided
WGC.
he was going to play on
no green grids. Yeah, he literally was taunting the tour, not just because he was so far and away above. This was actually he only won by 1. That could be just a random tournament though. He was winning by usually several strokes. I mean, Materializations is too. But 1, 2, 3. Let's count them.
He's got 4 demos
16.
right now.
So 16 results found at the beginning. This started probably right when the game came out through early January, and it went through just about February, March.
So April's when the Red Fast nerf came in.
Mm-hmm. And that's where he just kind of fell off as far as getting those first place results. He did continuously perform. If you look at his results, season.
When did he join Lazarus?
Beginning of 21.
Question.
Beginning of 2021. Several top finishes. I think, yeah. Oh, okay. So he just withdrew from a couple events, so that's why he had some withdrawals demos. Yeah. But he did win the Champions event. Is not as far back as 2 months ago. So
he's still got the game.
Still got the game. Not playing as often. He's got a couple bear cubs of his own. So I think that's taken away from his time quite a bit. So
you guys follow the platinum stuff a little bit more closely than I do, but hasn't Love Scud just been constantly top 5 through this entire time? At what point do you say that the consistency puts him up there? He might not have all the wins, but he is all up there.
100% agree.
We talked about it, a little bit. You look at that top 7 right now. You can put all the names in a hat. You could probably pull out, Lindsay, Materializations, and go, all right, if he's won, then you juggle up those names, and that's your next 6 or 7 that you're going to see on the leaderboard. Yeah. That consistency between all of them has been impressive, and we'll talk a little bit later about what Scud has decided to do to CC this week.
Yeah, for reference too,
criminal.
25 events, 24 top 25s, and 17. So what's that 70%? Bear, you're our math guy. 68% top 10.
24.
20, oh, wow. Yeah. Wow.
And honestly, I think the one week that he didn't get top 25 was the first week he got the PS4 and didn't have all the clubs he wanted.
Yeah, and I mean even top 5 alone, like you just go one step further, top 5, he's over 40% top 5 in platinum, the most difficult tournament, the most difficult tour out there. And then he had 48 events last season, 44 top 25s, 100% cut percentage. So it's just that consistency over that period of time speaks volumes for sure. So
and he was doing great on PC. He was being consistent.
Oh, yeah.
There. He had some second place finishes. I don't think he ever won a plat event. I think he won one plat event on PC.
Check
I think he
Lindsay's
won-
stats real quick.
Get your
I
trash
think he won
buckets
some
ready. You're
TST.
puke.
Oh yeah,
This is
he's
disgusting.
been tearing it up.
25 events, 23 top 5s.
That's wild.
That's insane.
I don't know what happened on the one tournament he didn't get a top 25.
Yeah, step it up.
T30, could you imagine?
Internet was down all week, something like that. Probably right.
Yeah, bad internet issues, but just came out of nowhere. Really, I mean, last season, 13 events, 6 top 25s, and 1 first. So it was probably 1 first towards the end.
Well,
I mean,
Ginger-
that wasn't that far in the end, but
Ginger isn't going to want to hear this. Do you see where his other name is? Up top? The console he was on before?
oh, where do I even see that?
Right. Right above
yeah.
PS4.
Yeah. So
He got scared.
switching it over.
Sorry,
Wow.
Samuel.
Did he go to Elite for a while? Is that why? No, never mind. That was a stupid thought. Why would I ever think that? Anyways, back to the results. Materialization was 1, Scud 2 by 4 strokes. Connor McPaul, Dango, Snoopy. Snoopy made the cut by 1 stroke, then shot 19 under round 3 to get him all the way up to a top 5 position. So very nicely done there. And we had
Nice
Hemo with a
WTF.
nice finish at 50 under. Hemo's been doing great since he got to plat. Only has played a couple tournaments, but both of them, I believe, has made the cut. So shout out to Mr. Mokio. Let's look at some of the clips, including one from Materializations. If you're number 1 in the world, you do stuff like this. Let's get to the second shot here. Second shot on the 5th hole, 4th round, sitting at 52 under. Looks like we're going D off the D, playing in meters, so we need Uber to do our conversion rate here.
Is that cheating?
Look at that, 104 perfect too, by the way. Perfect swing plane, and that tempo is dead center. Yeah, that helps.
It has to be a robot, right? Like,
Yeah.
robot.
Yeah, 104 perfect. Albatross. Excuse
Unreal.
me.
No big deal.
And pretty much needed just a handful more birdies to secure the win. I mean, it was probably smooth sailing from there.
He put the loft in the spin all the way down.
Yeah, all
That
the way
makes it
down.
That crazy, and the 104. Like
Look
that's
how
a master.
narrow
yeah,
that is. And it was dead center perfect.
When the tempo's on.
Yeah. I mean, tempos is tempo wins really. It's pretty much what it's come down to. What are the clips we have here? We have Snoopy. Oh, we had a warning listed on this one, but I guess Rob's not here. So Rob, if you're in chat, sorry. Look at this. Look at this lie.
He's got to take the pumpkin off.
Yeah, the pumpkin's a bit much. It's not October.
No way. What?
Crazy uphill lie,
Are
and
you
that would propel him in his round 2, I believe that. Or no, I'm sorry, round 3, where he shot 53 under. Yeah, he got back-to-back eagles. That was one of
So
two.
we just have to have a token. Don't press the triangle button.
Mm-hmm.
Because Rob's not here.
Yep.
You want to do it?
Yeah, don't press the triangle button.
Here's Mr. Mokio on the 72nd hole of the tournament, sitting at 48 under. Trying to get to his goal of 50.
Yeah! There's my 50! 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 Where is my 50 pack? There!
Where is my 50 pack?
What, he decided to stand up?
Thank you, Pleated. I love we're on the same wavelength that he got off the booster seat and decided to stand up into his mic. See, now he's back up on the step stool.
Oh my gosh. Where's my 50?
Always has some of the best clips out there.
I'm okay, I'm gonna pass out.
Dude, his heart rate is just pumping right now.
I'm gonna pass out. Oh my god! I love how he always matches the outfit too. It just makes it that. I feel like the clips are like that much more funny. But like you go back and look at his clips, he changes his outfit every single day to have him match, and it's just hilarious.
I've talked to him about that before, and it is all for getting people to stay on the stream for the first time. You know, they say, "Whoa, he's actually dressed just like his avatar. He's really trying." So, you know, and it's amazing that, you know, that he goes through. He's a thinking guy if you've never talked to him about this stuff. And that's why he matches it, because he wants to make sure that someone might come in and say, "Wow, this guy really has it together."
Right. So
I still love
his
the
first
the
rodeo.
where's my 50?
Yeah. This is from a sneak preview. Uber's always getting the early weather report now, like Bear used to do. He gets his rounds in early. He's playing Cotty's course. Vernon Wild or something.
One out for him.
Look at that perfect tempos, perfect swing playing. Look at you, Uber.
What up, PC?
I have never hit a
Get in
shot
there.
that straight with that big a tempo. Like,
Have some of that.
never. Not
Have
once.
some of that.
Andy didn't shit talk Rob. That's going to cost you for clip of the week.
Yeah, definitely gonna cost you. But overall, very fun, good plat event. We have a World Golf Championship this week, so maybe I can make back-to-back cuts myself. Looking forward to playing without the main field in there. Top 50 out. We have, as you just saw from Uber, Wild, Venon, Cotty UK's old course, and then we have, what is this, a Mad F course? Mad F Digos Golf Club, the WGC event, 83-63, and you know they're going to crank up the wins to very high, probably playing. I guarantee, I can't wait until they play like the 280-yard par 3, and it's into like 15-mile-an-hour wind. It's going to be great.
Well, knowing that we've got the WGC week coming up, who do we think is like the favorite for just the traditional plat? You know, last time I followed it super closely when I was on PC, because I think I was in plat at that point. Did he really? Okay.
Carpy won it last time. He's now in top 50 though. Yeah, V-Dog. So like that, it really opens up a lot of opportunities for other people to win.
It'll be interesting to
see.
Give somebody else an opportunity here.
Ranked people are. I mean, Snoopy's been playing out of his mind. Is Snoopy in?
Snoopy's
is
Norma
because Moose's girl, Norma Tits, Jives, Bees, Hemo. Where's
Kilbride?
Well, he's been playing. Hemo has to be a favorite then, right?
Oh, is Snoopy top 50?
I think Snoopy's top 50 now. He's been.
Oh, I mean, he's been killing it, so
I'm
not completely surprised. I just that was really quick to get the top 50. No, he's 69. Is he playing in the event? Maybe
it's not like top 50 rated though, right? It's what is it?
WGC.
Oh yeah,
and
he
then
is.
Yeah,
Money.
Pat said it. Money list.
Yep. So Snoopy's in there. I mean, yeah, I played well last week. I have a chance, but I ain't. I'm not getting my hopes up. This is my first rodeo without the big dogs in there, so I'll be happy to make a cut and go from there, type of thing. Suggy 13 under early. Suggy's been playing great, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Another person that may be in plat soon, Ginger Maid.
Are you talking to me? Or are you talking to?
Yeah. Was there something else that happened this past week?
I think somebody else might be in plat next week.
The sweet smell of gold.
I will say though, I held with him a little bit. I mean, I was in a zip code. I was still a few houses back, but I held with him the first 2 rounds, and then he just kept it going. Just
From
pressed
Macedonia.
on the throttle.
Yes.
Champ is here.
Champ is here.
And just in case, Rob made a backup version.
That was so. You said that first.
Watch Baronet on YouTube. I love the promo still. And in case anyone that doesn't get the reference, Bear's flag is Macedonia, so he can find himself on TGC easier. But
no,
tearing
it's not
it up.
that.
That's totally it.
It's no. I'll DDoS myself. The town I live in Ohio is just north of Macedonia, Ohio. So if you ever want to figure out where I'm at, that's the joke that I find funny that no one else will.
49 under, absolute domination, Bear. Did you feel like you were dominating when you were playing?
Okay, let me answer this question for Kilride here, or for Bear. You asked a question. A couple of days before the tournament sets up, Bear and I are messing around on PC, playing some rounds. He beats me for a gifted sub. Then afterwards, we go ahead and say, listen, let's go ahead and practice on the elite course. And he tells me on the first tee, he goes, listen, Ginger, this course, I feel like I can win this tournament. And I was like, the elite tournament? You think you can win the elite tournament? Yes, it just feels good. And he was like, we went from like goofing around, talking S to each other to very serious, I honestly think I can win this tournament. And then he went out and effing did it.
Every single round, the 50s, that's certainly going to help.
Yes, it was.
What happened?
Call your shot, Babe Ruth of PGA.
Front
Par
nine,
train?
four straight pars to not shoot under 30.
There was a raid.
And I was there for that. And he was totally memeing the entire time. He got a raid, and he was like, just goofing around, like dancing with his chair. And he's like getting up, and he was like twerking. And then he was like, oh, wait, I said I was going to win this tournament. And then he started over, and he was like, all right. And then he ignored everything I said in chat after that. I'm just kidding. He didn't ignore it.
I did get one clip from it. This was a nice shot. You didn't have like anything like overly top spectacular. It was just birdie, 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 birdie. But here was a nice little uphill dart, sticking it real close in there.
What is this? It is spring break, Mac. How'd you know?
Just like so casual though, like just talking with the chat the whole time and like playing at like a pretty fast pace too. But I was scanning through and it was like, yeah, you would make your 12, 15 footers, but you were putting everything real close.
And that's how I have to play. Like it's not where I'm going to go out. I mean, only one eagle.
Yeah.
Which I thought was going to hurt me, but it was a lot of just not making the stupid shot going, I want to go for the clip. It was like, we're going to be consistent. And that's what it was outside of that 5-hole stretch in round 2.
I'm curious on your proximity because look at that. Your longest putt in the last 3 rounds was 13 feet. So it wasn't even like you were making crazy long ones. It was probably just all like, 7 to 10 feet, and you just had crazy good proximity. And from what I could tell, is those greens had crazy gyration. So like if you missed, you were long gone, and you were screwed. So maybe you were just constantly off the green. You also had a hole out in every single round too, so that obviously helped. Your chipping game's been on fire.
We're getting the chipping back.
Jealous.
So
chipping.
Big congrats, Bear. Add a trophy to the what's the saying?
We got one.
Add a banner
mantle.
to the
Put it up in the rafters.
mantle. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Flamingo. But you can get a double, maybe back-to-back wins, because they don't give you the auto promo in Elite. So still one more week in Elite at least for you. Did you? You already play all your rounds?
Yeah, we're not going back to back.
Okay, never mind. All right,
we had a real bad round 1.
Oh man, we're pulling. Where's Stone Canadian? I gotta look up Stone Canadian. What's his name? Michael something. What is he doing?
Yeah.
54.69.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some magical stuff because like
Ooh.
whatever he's smoking, like this guy, he should be in plats. He shot a
Mhm.
54, and like this isn't that crazy out of the realm for him. Like I feel like he should be breaking 60 every time. Then he goes out and shoots 69 round
Yeah,
4.
that looks like a pleated pants round right there. One of my buddies that I often watch stream his challenge circuit events. He can shoot a 69 on that course.
Oh man, but yeah, between Canadian and Progressive, I don't know who's the biggest sandbagger out there at the moment, but we'll see. But big congrats, Bear! First banner of the Red Fast review. Hopefully, we can get another one soon. Maybe
I was going to say you and Platt.
We'll try.
How many
We'll
promos
try.
do you have right now?
That's my second, so I need one more to move up.
Do you have a chance to get a promo this week?
I don't think so, and I think I'm going to lose one because it was a really bad round 1. You could scroll all the way down to -5.
Yeah, 5. Ooh.
But I think I went -12 or 13. So
Yeah,
I
you
might
should bounce
sneak
back and
out a
make a
cut.
cut. Yeah, but probably not a promo. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Someone that'll be joining you, I think, or is it not an automatic promo, is Steel Vike winning. Didn't get the automatic promo, so I guess the Pro Tour is no auto. Brian Thompson, aka Steel Vike, winning Kinetic Tour. Big week for Steel Vike. I was looking for clips, but it doesn't look like it was streamed. At least I didn't see any out there. But lots of eagles. As you can see, usually that's what the scorecard of the winner looks like. Unlike, as Bear mentioned, he was concerned about not having the eagles. Vike had 6 of them. Did have the one blunder with the bogey, but nevertheless, that was still enough to get that win. Big congrats there. Touch up on CC stuff. Jay Ray Gun. He's been in a lot of the societies. Got second in CCA. Hawkwork 15 wins CCJ, and Mr. C was actually second in CCJ. So big congrats to all of those guys. And then True Sim. There's Pleated's guy, Mr. Lovescud, Justin Panscrow, winning by 9 strokes over the field, 59 under, just dominating. What course was this again? Seminole. Yeah, I couldn't see this course for the life of me. I played terribly myself. 59 under par. Colby came in second. Nice second place finish for Colby, but still 9 strokes off the lead. Colby is still searching that
6th
first
place
win.
finish.
Yeah, Mr. Narwhal in 6th, Mr. Uber in 7th. There's Snoopy. There's Materializations, world number 1 right there in 12th. Bear, just scroll down a little further. Macedonia is going to stick out.
That round 4.
Oh, God, what happened? You had a chance to basically, well, not win.
I could have competed, but...
Yeah, you could have been near Colbster.
Mm,
Not near Scud, though. Scud's just...
no.
That's...
Were you rated? Is that what it was, Bear? Were you rated?
Did Cabot play this week?
I don't know.
Cabot's the other one that's really good. He didn't play this week, but anyways. All right, let's go over to Community Corner, so we'll look at some other miscellaneous clips from around the societies and such. We do have a bunch of stuff going on as far as Bees events. We have Boredom has events. We have Alt Shot All Stars.
Championship.
Yeah, all sorts of crazy stuff.
No pressure needed.
Here we have
Pressure needed.
Cockster. I think it's the next shot. Yeah. This is in Chewy's Olympic event. So here's another one of those events. They play all on Masters clubs, by the way. So this is P-Dog, top 50 in the world, Cockster, top 50 in the world, Cook's top 50 in the world, and Materializations, obviously top 50. He's number 1 in the
definitely
world.
hit theirs gray slow because that was a perfect.
And they're playing 4-ball, which is a fun format. And for those who aren't familiar, it's best individual score in the hole. There's P-Dog. Reminder, that's on master settings from a ways out.
Splash.
Best individual score between you and your teammate on that hole. So Coxer was obviously happy because he didn't have to do anything. He didn't have to take the putter out.
Didn't have to break a controller.
No, didn't have to do that either.
Those rounds have to last forever.
Yeah, that's the only downside with them. Like, I feel like the format is a lot of fun, but quality's a little poor here. But
That's probably if you're streaming for the night, that's probably pretty much all you're doing, right? It's like an hour and a
yeah,
half,
I
2
think
hour
yeah,
round.
probably like an hour and a half type of thing. Here's Geordie Boy, the creator of this past week's Red Fast review course, Codling Cove.
Woo.
And it's this week's elite course where Bear just played. Nice little ace there on TGC Tours. Very nicely done. How about someone taking an adventure into Platt by the name of Seamount?
Newest follower into the bear den.
And subscriber.
Oh,
And
be
it
the,
Yeah,
finally
newest.
happened.
be the club, baby. Go in. Hole in one. Go in. Go in the hole. Go in. Bang!
Headset
That's a
comes
hole in
off.
one, baby. Yes.
Oh, on Fuego too. Eagle,
I
birdie,
mean-
birdie, birdie, eagle. Must be nice. Holy
How does
crap.
Seamount not have a go in emote for the amount
Yeah.
of times he says it?
He asked for it before it even hit the ground.
did?
That thing was
Oh,
like
oh, yeah.
30 yards out,
That's-
and he was asking for it to go in.
That's like every other shot for him, though, right?
Be the club.
I mean,
Be the
I like
club,
that.
baby.
As a
Go
golfer,
in.
if you hit a good
Go
shot,
in.
you're
We're at
talking to the ball.
157 yards.
It's very Jordan
Hole in one.
Spieth-esque,
Go in.
So
Go in the hole. Go in. Bang!
32 yards out. Well, it went in.
it's a gray fast too. He's like, "Oh, I just got a feeling."
One of the staples of the community. He's been around forever, playing all the golf games.
Oh, yeah.
Another top player in the world, Dango Tank. He's playing Coddy's course too. Probably practicing for bees.
That
Dango's
was
a pretty decent
in,
player, right?
that was in the bee's knees.
Sorry,
Oh, that was
Shrimpy.
in
was
the
in
bees
his
because it's
match.
mixed.
So far.
Mhm. Yep,
Ah,
that
okay.
was during his match.
Oh,
Does he
God.
dress up like his player?
Imagine.
round?
That
I
would
hope
be
so.
great.
I hope so.
He usually has to put a shirt on, I hear. Here's another fan favorite of the community, Heels. Heels plays a bunch of variety of different games, but he loves golf.
Too much.
He's always streaming.
Right. Hard right turn now.
Hoscat?
Hard right turn now. Hard right turn.
Oh wait, it's a
Warning.
sub. Okay, never mind. I'm like,
Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the freaking hole. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's been too long. It has been too damn
Heels has been grinding
long.
up the CC ranks. That was actually in his CC rounds. I should have recategorized that earlier, but that's all right. Heck of an Albie there for Heels in competition. That's always adds an extra element to the shot. That could be up for shot of the week.
Can we talk about the great part of pushing the mic away, knowing he's gonna yell?
Oh yeah,
Get in the hole.
Like
Get in the
again,
hole.
right there. Yeah.
knowing you're getting loud.
hole. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, you can hear him loud and clear, even though he pushed it away.
Hole. Get in the
You just set up a
freaking
noise
hole. Are
gate.
you
Teach these people a thing or two, pleaded, will you?
Pleaded, he's just like me. He has no effing clue what you're talking about right now. Okay.
I gotta mute for DMCA
I usually,
reasons, but-
I've probably sent you the settings. I know I sent Barham
I do have the
a long
settings.
time ago.
You didn't send them to me, pleaded.
I plugged them.
Okay.
Here's Go Blue Brad, who's been climbing up the ranks as well. Here's a nice little ace in his rounds. Have to mute it for
breaker.
some DMCA reasons. Oh yeah, did we skipped it over earlier. He's playing CC. Did we discuss what Scud did to CC this week? Did we kind
my
of brushed
God.
over that? Are you guys aware?
I'm aware, yes, because
Yeah.
Did you
I
hear
played
pleaded?
it for Happy Tea, and I was like,
oh.
yes, I did. Awesome.
Did I made the cut in CCB? That's I know that. What did Scud do?
So how many?
What
Take
did,
a guess.
wait.
Take
What,
a
what
guess.
did you shoot, pleaded? What did you shoot?
Yeah, what did
total?
you shoot?
I had a really bad weekend. I don't know.
No. This actually, it's this new course, upcoming week.
This
So you haven't
Oh.
played yet.
Oh, I haven't played it yet. I play
Okay.
Wednesday.
He plays on Wednesdays. Pleated
Okay.
Pants
Let's see.
on Twitch.
Heiawa Dal Club. It
Mhm.
is 7,100 yards.
Low wins, all four
Low
rounds.
wins. Fancy to take a guess at what Mr. Pansgrow decided to shoot this week?
64 under.
A little bit higher.
Oh no, it's 4 rounds. 83 under.
A little bit more.
Close.
A little bit more.
What?
A little bit more.
No way. Now just show me.
80. We can't show it because it's like only on PlayStation.
Oh,
Because he's not in CC, and it
Yeah.
obviously all hasn't posted. 87 under par.
so
15 under
23s
more
and
than there are
22s?
holes.
Yep. 21.75 per round.
I just
I
realized
don't
he's
even
being
want to know what
modest.
the cut number is going to be. It's going to be so low. I'm going to
think
miss another
Someone
cut.
said CCL. What's the leader at? Hold on. Leader in CCL is at 17 through 1. Just for a reference, I wonder if
No.
yeah, it's just going to be one of those
20.
crazy weeks. Yeah, 19 and 18 in CCA,
Mm-hmm.
CCB.
I might not even play this week. It's save the embarrassment.
Yeah, there's a 19 out there. I'm guessing if I had to guess cut line, I'd say it's probably 24 ish.
Uber says he
something
had 4
crazy.
pars.
Oh.
4
Throw.
pars. Yeah, so I don't know if he had Albies or if he just had literally 30 Eagles. And
I
that's
wonder if he
not
had
even
2
an
Albies
exaggeration.
over the course of the tournament.
Something crazy.
Wow.
But anyways, let's continue on. We had a couple shots from Alt Shot, it says here. I don't remember posting this. Must have been a week or so ago. Is this Alt Shot All Stars?
Oh, yeah.
No, this is
In between. I'll
Is this
just put it
Chewy?
aside.
Oh, this is
This is
Chewy's
Chewy.
event.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still
Chewbacca,
on
not
Masters.
Shoeman 11.
And the web even made me more scared that I was going to come up short.
Go in.
These partial pitches have just been
What the fuck?
same guy too. P Dog Peyton begins with a B. Forget his last name.
I'm scared to try that on Xbox. I did it once on accident and it worked out, but I'm never doing
I
it
saw
again.
that when you were streaming the other day. I'm telling you, Ginger, it's the new way. Chewy's Winter
no,
Olympics
Bob.
Alt Shot Final. Peyton Baldridge. Thank you, Pat. Pat, by the way, is like the behind the scenes MVP of the podcast. So thank you, Pat, for all of the clips that you send in. You are all over the place. I think, 50% of the content we get is thanks to you. We also had Webb here weigh in from the same match, I believe.
Yeah, when I hit that very fast 5-wood and it went like 8
Yeah, it was the
yards
same
past
match.
the normal
Yeah,
wind,
that was
like,
bullshit.
really upset. Yeah.
I should have been on the fairway on that one too. It hit the edge of the bunker and killed it.
I hope this gets up there. I think that's gonna get there. Can't see the green, but just on the numbers.
Thought this was going to be sooner than where it was clipped. Sorry about that.
I like to see his thought
Oh,
process,
yeah, that's a
though.
beauty.
Did a good job playing the side hill lie.
Oh, just go in. There we go.
Ooh, Jesus Christ, what is going
Just
on?
right down the throat. Quick, like 2 big holeouts in a Masters Alt Shot match. But nice hole out there. But all right, let's get to the big bracket that everyone, the big talks of the town, so to speak. The Bees Knees Match Play Invitational 6, the 6th iteration of it. Can I zoom here? Google Docs is always a pain in the neck for it to zoom. All right, so let's break down the regions real quick. Looks like Materializations is advances, number 1 in the world, versus Polling Points. Crown had some great putts in there, so nice try there, Crown, but not much you can do going against world number 1. Polling Points wins 4-3 over Mav Hockey, so we have a 1-8 matchup. Pat wins 3-2 over Sidepod, and Artie has won over
off
Trent.
Of his back. Pat
Pardon?
got the monkey off his back. That was Pat's first Bees Knees win in the round of 64.
Ooh, baby.
And he's got a tough matchup coming up, potentially.
Yeah. A big dog.
Enjoy it
Either way,
while it
polling
lasts.
ain't an easy out either, but definitely not going to be an easy out if he goes against world numero uno.
Is everyone just looking over my boy Trent?
Trent just got eliminated, but yeah, Trent's.
yes, we are.
Yeah, looks like they already played their match this
Yeah,
evening.
never mind.
But yeah, Trent, the 4 seed, gets knocked out by Pat 2-up today. Lucas and Rundown advance. Rundown, I think I had. Or actually, no, you know what? I had a clip from Pat before we get too far ahead. This was in his first match, because I didn't realize he finished his second one. This was a long one to win the hole. Eagle on the 6th hole.
Side pod.
Sort of a counting method.
Yeah, side pod. Too busy listening to Celine Dion.
Big putt there by Pat. Nicely done. Back to the bracket. We had Lucas advance versus Rundown. We do have a clip from Rundown. I think this was the tournament.
Of course.
Yeah, this was 8th hole. I don't know why we're not seeing his opponent.
Mr. Birdie. Are you kidding me?
PC would glitch like that sometimes.
Zealman.
Oh my god. Yep, kids, we're still on that heat check. This is what we call the heat checker moment.
Kids.
This is what we call the heat checker moment, is what he said. Just drains a bomb, 40-footer. He's already 4 up through 7. Poor Hillman just ran into a freight train. Rundown was just red hot. So they're playing tomorrow night versus Lucas. Snowda played Angels Kid, loses 3-2. Angels Kid, I don't know much about. Do we have any clips, or do we know anything about this matchup, Ginger, Bear, and please, if you know.
Angels Kid kicked his ass. That's pretty much all you need to know.
Oh yeah.
Again, you could see the match time. It was at midnight. That's past Snowda's bedtime, so he was really struggling.
Multiple times throughout
stay
that stream,
focused.
Snowda's mom came in and was telling him to turn off the game and get in bed. But other than that, he just couldn't hit his tempos.
Well. We have Angels Kid advance to play Kara Cakes, another top 5 player in the world. Kara dominating her first round matchup 9-8, so that'll be the bottom half of that bracket. Looks like all top seeds pretty much advancing. Pat getting a slight upset over Trent, and then we had Angels with the upset over Snowda, although Ginger might not say it's an upset, but anyways. Going to the mixed region, where we may find a member of the podcast. Dango Tank, top 5 in the world, takes out his competition, Shrimpy. Advances. Bear wins 3-1 over NJ Hokey. What a great match that was. You were down at one point, right, Bear? Did you come back?
I'm trying to remember. I know we had a lot of Hokey was having some issues getting his stream set up. I thought it was a great strategy by him to ice me. Had a rough go on the front 9, and then I think ended up with like 6 or 7 straight birdies on the back. So
that's kind of how I remembered it. You catching fire on the back.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be ready for Dango tonight.
One of the hottest players. Oh,
sorry,
yeah, that's at tonight. So just in a few hours' time, 2.5 hours.
Play the course. Don't worry about him. My goal is, how can I get a birdie on this hole?
That's right.
That's the mentality.
Red Bull?
Smelling salts, and
I did see the smelling salts earlier.
Yeah, we're getting it going. The problem is I'm on 3 hours of sleep for the past 48 hours because I had like the big professional development today, so I couldn't sleep last night. I was like so jacked up for like my first PD that I get to run for the district. And then it went amazing today. So I was just like hooked on adrenaline. And then I got home and I'm like, all right, I need to take just like a 3-hour nap.
Yeah. Good Lord. It looked like you just woke up when you came in. Was that what happened? You were just coming off a nap?
No, because the 6-month-old, the little baby cub was supposed to take a nap. She was too busy watching Progressive because he's got all the cool colors on his screen. So I'm like, all right, we're just going to stay up. We'll fight through this.
Too funny. One of the hottest players out there rising through the CC ranks, Our Kid takes out the Web Boy. Our Kid's been playing great lately. Also, the winner of the Red Fast Review Society this past week. We'll get to that in a little bit. But be on the lookout for Arcade if you do advance past Dango. Wouldn't be completely shocked the 12 seed advances over the 5. If he potentially gets another upset over the 4 seed Eric. Do you guys see anything from either one of these matches? I personally did not watch them.
I watched the Arcade one. He played well, and even Webboy was saying like he was missing a lot of his putts. And that's all it takes. You get 1 or 2, and then you start trying to push. You think you're going to win 2 holes in 1. And that's just, you can't do that. You just have to figure out a way to chip away. But Eric he's top 25, I want to say, in the world. So,
oh, wow. Yeah. That's going to be a big challenge.
The mixed region's loaded, which is why it was nice to get 1. And now we got house money with all the PC guys that advance.
Rio Sewell wins versus Haas, 6th in the region, facing Stan Golfer, one of the biggest upsets of the tournament, or actually the biggest upset, 14 seed winning. How did he win, you may ask, versus where's Trippin? Trippin must be top 25 in the world, right? Something like that.
I always find it interesting how how some of these seedings go, because Stan Golfer's been playing good in all the societies that I've seen lately. So it doesn't surprise me that he won. I'm surprised he was as low as a 14 seed.
Yeah, it's crazy the amount of talent. Like there's people that are top 25 in the world that are 5, 6 seeds. Like that's one of the reasons why Stan won there. A nice hole out. Not much Trippin can do there. But that wasn't the only one. That was on the 13th hole.
You're giving Trippin flashbacks right now in chat.
Yeah, poor Trippin. The what face has to be one of my favorite emotes on Twitch.
I think it's just because I love Creed that much. Oh my good. 2. How do you defend it?
I mean, 2 long eagle 2s on holes that are not reachable. So, I mean, it's just auto wins on those holes for the most part for Stan. Stan has, as pleaded reference, been playing great. So, no reason for him to be a low seed, and very well could be taking out Rio, who is a big plat player as well. Why So Serious takes out B-Mills, and then we had Cooks advance over Hawkwork. Hawkwork has been playing great lately, but Cooks is top 5, top 10 in the world, so Cooks took care of business there. Why So Serious? Close one, though. 1 up over B-Mills.
B-Mills had 2 up. B-Mills had him 2 up, the front 9, and then just went cold. And so I think Xbox had a chance to make it to that second round. Just B-Mills had a tough time there, but he played well. He's been playing really well, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if he's in plat in a few weeks.
Well, let's keep a lookout for that. We'll go down the second half of the bracket here quickly. We'd have Snoopy advance. He is the number 1 seed in the PC region. He's going to be playing Tag Rocket, who advanced over Lex. Lex played great. Just couldn't quite get a putt or 2 to fall. Just wasn't his top day, let's say. Map Collector wins 1 up over Undertale, takes out Al. Close matchup there. And then we had Progressive advance a upset over Hey F You Buddy. 13 over 4 seed.
Sandbagger.
Yeah, thank you. just like Trippin's matchup, just running into one of these sandbaggers. I was able to take out Bulldog. It was not an easy fight, 2-1, but had to come up clutch with a couple big. We had matching Eagle 2s at one point, which was a fun part, and then had some other really close holes. We were tied through 15, I think. I think I won 16 and 17. So. Back and forth matchup there. I'm going to be playing Jives. That'll be tomorrow night. Jives advances over Visual, who's been playing recently quite a bit. Just got affiliate recently. Go ahead.
So, Kilbride, I'm curious what your mentality is going in, because during the pre-show, they talked about this being one of Jives' easiest paths through the PC
I
region.
made sure I had that clipped.
Okay. Again, I know I put it in the Discord for time references because I definitely want to make a video about that.
Love that. I cannot wait.
At the
Tomorrow
same
night,
time, though,
be
I
there.
can't look. Like it's that weird feeling. You almost don't look at the opponent unless the situation calls. There was a particular putt where I did have that matching eagle twos. Where like match play, you can take a certain advantage when you are second to go. So for to bring everyone up to the situation, it was a drivable par 4, 320 yards, and Bulldog made his eagle 2 putt from like 30 feet. I had about 25 on a big downhill bender, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this a little extra gas. If it goes 3, 4, 10 feet past the hole, I really don't care because I will lose that hole. That is the only time that I am going to change the way I am playing or approach it. Other than that, I'm not even looking at what my opponent does for, that particular hole. It's, as you said, get birdie as best I can, and the rest will come. What is the course? I forget the course. I might have looked at it. I don't even remember though.
It was supposed to be Wrath.
Burnt Pine. That was a plat course recently. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't recall it. I don't know if I was on tour.
You'll know it as soon as you tee off.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a tough week.
Yeah. Seamount dominated over Binks. Binks played okay, but Seamount was playing lights out, just like he hit that ace earlier, and really easily advanced over Binks. Binks just couldn't get anything. Not that he couldn't get anything. Seamount, it seemed like birdied every single hole when I was watching that. Uber wins 1-up over Chief Jordan in the 19th hole. Did anyone catch that matchup? I missed that one.
I did not.
Jeez, I didn't realize that went to extras. Uber's the 2 seed too.
Yeah. What's going on? Did you fire up the old laptop
I saw it.
that runs on dial-up?
He played well. Yeah, I mean, even the 15 seeds are good in this tournament. Like, there is no complete shocks unless like a top 5 in the world goes down.
Well, you say that, but there wasn't so far. Don't see too many upsets.
That's true.
I think Xbox goes pretty much chalk too.
Yeah, well,
outside of Platt.
Horace Phoenix wins over Master Cashier, the 1 seed, 6-5. Jeb wins 3-2. Big win by Jeb. Nicely done there.
Upset.
Yeah, upset, 9 seed. Platypus Brig wins 1-up in the 19th hole over A-Rad. Was that the one that was a big comeback in, Bear, that you had mentioned?
The one A-Rad was down 3 with 3 to go. Won the last 3 and then lost it on 19. It was setting up for a great comeback story.
Oh, yeah, and A-Rad actually, I played him in an RBT match play last year, right when I switched to PC. So I went back to Xbox and played him on Xbox, I think, or it might have been just shot for shot. I played him from PC, but he beat me on PC, and whenever he was on Xbox, so he's got some good golf in him.
Yeah, it's just fun learning all these names because there's some that are familiar, and we obviously get to see a lot of them. But even the newer ones like Platypus and A-Rad, I haven't seen much around. But maybe they'll start firing up those streams more. That's what one of the best parts about this tournament, that it gets more people out there. Ginger though takes out Platypus 4-2 after he takes out Real Rando Jordan. 4-2, so back-to-back wins, advancing to the Sweet 16. What are you doing the next few days now that you can sit back and relax, wait for your opponent?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid playing PC as much as I can, so I can just focus on keeping the Xbox tempo. I think that screwed with me a little bit these first couple matches. Just try to make sure I don't confuse the two because they're close enough, but there's enough of a delay with the Xbox tempo. I gotta be careful.
Yeah, I've tried a couple times to go back and play on Xbox just because like either a friend or like maybe like setting up a society or something. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just try this out. It's so difficult to go back and forth. It's even difficult to go from PC to PlayStation. It's not that's a much smoother transition, but the Xbox, the latency or whatever the frames is just not helpful. I mean, it's you're almost better off just putting a blindfold on. Once you set it up, just put a blindfold on and just try to do that rhythm with your thumb.
Yeah, I don't want to talk ill about Xbox and some Xbox, but it could be demoralizing sometimes.
Samo Man upsets Orange Aggie 1-up, advancing to the second round. He's going to be playing Lightning Guy, who's a plat player, great player, as the 3 seed. Chinatown advances over Cruisin' Past You, Cruziano. And Pistol Pete, the 2 seed, beats Militime 4-2. And, you know, we broke down quite a bit. I'm sure Bees himself is going to have a bunch of clips of this. So make sure you guys check out Killer Bees. 132, I think.
Yes.
132? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
He's going to have all the info, and I'm sure everyone in here knows if you're even remotely interested in what we're talking about at the moment, you probably have an idea of who that gentleman is. All right. Kind of took a long time doing that. We did have another tournament going on. I don't know if you guys knew much about it, but it was run by Hawk's Nest. And Cartman Alf actually won it. He was playing in the championship versus Jimmy. Some cash play event.
$250 to the winner. 200 to second.
This was on the was this the very first hole?
It's nice.
And they're buddies, so they're giving it to each other, but
I'll just take the tournament now, please.
Yes, sir.
Just big downhill 2 feet and just happens to hit the center of the cup perfectly to take the first hole versus Carpy. But Carpy does end up winning. Heck of a job there by Carpy. Carpy's been playing the absolute shit out of Gran Turismo. Is he still on? All right. I was just checking to make sure because I was going to say if he's still on, we might have to go into that stream and tell him to sign off because it's way past his bedtime. But what else is Jimmy doing is he has his own match play on PC only. 4 hosted brackets. We'll take a quick look at those. Those are just starting up this week. You may have seen some of these matchups so far. We have the Hemo bracket, the Jimmy bracket, the Binks bracket. Looks like Kara already advanced versus Carly. And the G-Dog bracket. I am playing it. Moose, I believe, is playing it. Bear, are you playing it? Ginger, Pleated, you guys playing it at all?
I'm in it.
I am in it.
Bear?
Mm-hmm.
Ginger is playing Undertale.
I am. How do you get that
playing
scheduled?
Canuck.
Ooh.
Who's Bear playing?
I'm down in the G-Dog. I've got
Victory Lane.
Victory Lane, yeah.
So all PC players, it'll be a little bit, we
got V-Dog in there too.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
More, what's the right word I'm looking for?
Are you about to
uniform?
Like you trying to describe PC players?
No, I mean it's just all the matchups will be live. I should say, like PC, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Head to head rather than shot for shot when you're across console type of thing.
Live
so
matches,
there's
that
going for you, but. A familiar set of people. Should be fun time, and if you're interested, I will post the link in the chat to go check that out. Get
a lot of these. I think that the PC community is so cool that they end up doing a lot of these things. It kind of makes me sad that I kind of put myself into PlayStation right away and not PC because it's just impossible to go back and forth. But I think this is so cool.
Yeah. I mean, the PC community, it seems like it's, obviously the PlayStation has a large community itself, but there's, as you're saying, there's a lot of events that are PC out there. And then there's a lot of names that aren't participating in Bees and like are kind of content creators from the past or something like that. Like Dromans is a great creator. Gamerability, I don't believe, is playing. Beers with Tribe was, a big golfer back in the day. Stone Canadian, Slice to Scratch. There's a lot of big other names that you don't get to see all the time because of the way that the signups go, so to speak. But It's just some of the same recycled players, but it's another group to go out and watch, and it's a very nicely organized fashion. And you can go right on the website and check that out. Viewable for the public. But that'll be going
Real
on the
quick,
next
one
few
thing-
weeks. Does it say the timeline? I know it's somewhere close.
It's basically a match a week, so it's
Yeah.
going to be a while, but it's longer content.
Right.
Yeah.
So
One thing I'll say is, Lee did mention the fact that it's on PC, and he's bummed out that he's stuck with PlayStation. The fact that in the new wrestling game, that's cross-platform, right? By 2K. So
really?
No, the creation dashboard is cross-platform, but gameplay's not.
Oh man, I've been hearing that people said it was cross-platform, so that's what I was going off of. So that must be what they were talking about. I was hoping that maybe that meant good things to come for the next iteration of PGA 2K, to where maybe
No
we could see
2K
some.
games have been cross-platform
There's a schedule.
yet. Like what's cross-platform in PGA is sort of like how the course designer in TGC in 2K21 is cross-platform because it shows up on all of them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
PGA
Well-
2K, if you're out there, we want it.
Yeah, we would
want it
love
so
it. We
bad.
would love it, even though Xbox would still probably get wrecked, sadly. I don't want to say it, but it's true,
Hey, I'll switch over to PC again.
Yeah. Once it's cross-platform, then I'm going to switch
Yes.
console so I can play with my buddies. That makes perfect sense. Here's the schedule for those interested, but we're running a little bit long here, so we'll move over to the Red Fast Review Society. Make sure you check out those matchups. I myself am playing Canuck on Wednesday night at 9. I don't know if Bear or Ginger, you guys have yours scheduled yet.
Mine's Wednesday. Let me see if
Ooh, could we have a
Victory has
doubleheader?
gotten back. He just said late Wednesday. So when's yours?
9.
I'll try and get him to go 8, maybe.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
All right, Red Fast Review Society, another fantastic turnout, 95 players, second highest, I know that sound, second highest of the event's tenure, or the Society's tenure, rather. Our kid gets the win. We played at Codling Cabe Golf Club by Jordy Bory, a.k.a. Jamie Todd. Our kid wins at 32 under, and... let's take a look at the participants here. We'll read through the list as we always do. First place, Ryan, then P-Dog, Mikey Angelo Gaming, Super Tykes, Chewbacca Rant, Steel Vike, Jordy Boy, Caker, Soul Collector, Suggy, G-Dog, Blaze Ripper, Love Scud, Skyline, Time, Ascanius, Real Rando, A-Stone Canadian, Hillman, Lockheed, Chief Jordan, Narwhal, Heels, Tapja, Elboy, TD, Brenolin, Map Collector, Snoopy, Pat Strife, Neumann, Mr. C's, Hawkwork, Brendan Pin, Saucy, Tuminator, Runcubus, Cockster, Rio, Cuz, Bear, Jonas, Chaz, Nick, Danny, Boosie, Nolan Ryan, TFR, Carly, Seaflow, Croc Hunter, Womo, Progressive, Wow Jr., Corrupt, Gingermane, Clubfitter, Mayor the Mayor, Up Mup, Uber, Dangles, Jimmy, Fitz, Lex, Ant, GG, Flip, N-Bonds, J-Ray, Visual, Elmore, MT, Wee David, Crimp, Lightning Guy, Gamer Ability, Caster, Jeb, M4CC4, Stan, D-Fish, Samrocks, Kilbride, White Widow, Shadow, Mav, Mac, Score, Dobie, Some Old Guy, RB Prime, Miller Time, Shrimpy, Golfer, Kyle, Horizon, and Killa Clown. Big long list here. Thank you all for playing. It was a fun tournament at the Codling Cove. I keep getting the name wrong. Codling Cabe. I want to say Cove. Golf Club. It is the Elite Tour course this week. A very fun course. And this week, we are going to the brand new course by Dromans, Daniel, Six Pennies Lair for gamer ability, designed, I don't know if his involvement too much. Did you, any of you guys catch that?
They talked about it today on his stream. That was when I did cash my nap, but I mean, I've talked to Gamer a little bit behind the scenes where Daniel approached him about designing a course for him, and just from what I saw, the first couple of holes, it looks really good. I mean, Drummond's is quickly becoming a very well-known course creator.
So I saw it was out there, and I played 3 holes. Normally, when I'm trying to find a course, for the society, I'll play at least 9 holes, if not usually 18. I played 3, and I knew the designer, and I'm like, this is gold. Everything it felt great. I played the full course after, and it's just a great time. And what we also have, what I can show you from the Red Fast Review Society just today. Here's what the first hole looks like.
We open with a par 3.
Open with a par 3. How often do you see that? Hardly ever. I kind of like it. Hawkwork, who, what did I say, just came in second in a CC event. Flirted with the fast forward, but since it's on the Red Fast Review Society, he gets a little bonus.
Ew.
Big fist bumps there. Paul Blart.
Does he get the first hole in one? Like that might be legendary to get the first hole in one
on that course.
Gamer's course.
Yeah.
Like he's got to send that to Gamer.
Oh yeah. I'm sure he did, and Daniel, because I saw it all over. This was on last week's Red Fast Review by Boredom.
Fucking bullshit.
Simpsons house.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. I'm on vacation. Throw away your responsibilities for a bit. We're over here hitting hole-in-ones and shit. Come on.
We'll bleep that out. Bleep that out in post.
No big deal. Nice shot. Nice ace there, Jimmy. Man. Always nicely done. But yeah, big turnout. Everyone keeps going after the Red Fast Review. 2 rounds every week on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. If you are interested in joining, there is a 4-round society out there by the name of Jackwagon. If you're interested in joining that, if you care to elaborate on that society, Mr. Flamingo.
Well, so we have every week 4 rounds, starts on Sunday, ends on Sunday. If I'm doing a good job of getting the event set up, there's not currently one set up right now. You'll get a kick out of that, Kilbride. Pat just suggested I play a course called Six Pennies Lair this week for the Jackwagon, and that is not going to be where we play this week as a result of it being the Red Fast Review. But yeah, it's also on all main platforms, PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. We have over 3,000 people that have played and have signed up over the course of the society in the year and a half, and we still have about 150 people at least that are finishing all 4 rounds every week across all the platforms. I love that we have some of the best players in the world, we have some of the newest players in the world, and we have a whole bunch of the same players in the world that are playing in the Red Fast Review. So if you have time for another few rounds in your week, think about it. Jackwagon Golf Club, but play your Red Fast Review rounds first.
Yeah, both very casual and welcome to everyone.
Personalized scoreboard.
When I'm doing a good job, when I have time, we do scoreboards. We try to. What I love about what you all are doing is the same. You got the same idea that I have. Is that we're better as a community than we are as individuals. That we love to talk about how everyone else is playing. So I know when I play, most of my rounds are on Wednesdays, and people come in, they tell me what they've shot in Red Fast Review. They told me what they've shot in TGC. They tell me what they've shot in the Jackwagon, and it's fun to be able to try to chase all of these people that are part of this community, and it's so cool to see so many of the same faces. So I know I try to get everyone to play Red Fast Review because I love what you guys are doing here, and I think this community is freaking awesome. So the more and more that we can do like this and all of these other events that people are doing, it's a testament to how great this community is.
Yeah, it's going to be great if we can carry it a game over that's 18 months old too. That towards whenever the new ones come, it's going to be a fun time when that approaches.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it is a wonderful group of people that are a part of this all, and that's all of you here that are casting. It's all of you that are here listening. Like, wouldn't be fun if it wasn't for all of you.
one of those people that is fun is our content creator of the week. Bear's already one step ahead of me. Thank you,
Got
Bear.
him.
Got him. Is Eclipse_Gaming TV, just becoming affiliate recently, and he is a golfer as well, plays a bunch of the societies, also plays some Minecraft, plays some Dungeons and Dragons. So I feel like every single one of us that streams golf has their own little niche of other games that they play. So I always enjoy watching those particular, to me, like, newer games. Like, I had no idea what Elden Ring was before I watched Hemo play it, or Lost Ark before I watched Flamingo play it, or
Flamingo.
And then like Bear playing, what was it, Frostbite,
I did Frostpunk and Detroit Become Human have been basically the only two games that were not sports that I've ever tried.
And I've watched you, Ginger, on Forza. Like, I've seen other people too, but like there's other, whatever it may be, everyone has their own niche, and looks like he had a nice 3-hour Dungeons and Dragons stream yesterday. Also, as I mentioned, Minecraft, and play some golf as well. I know he's a big part of your community, right, Flamingo?
Yeah, like I talk to Eclipse all the time. He's also a course creator. I think he's working on finishing up a course right now.
Very nice.
I plan on making that a part of the Jackwagon when it's done. He likes the racing games too. Like, he's a really great guy. I love to see that he's kind of put in the work to get himself to affiliate. I think that he's enjoying streaming, and I think everyone should go hit that link and hit the follow button and give Eclipse a shot the next time that he goes live. Tell him that Red Fast Review sent you.
That's right. Beautiful. Couldn't have said it better myself. Bear, were you saying something? Did I cut you off there on Eclipse?
No.
Oh, no. Okay. All right. Anyways, as I mentioned a couple times already, we are running a little bit long, so we'll kind of cut to the chase, get to the week ahead. We'll start with Bear. Bear, what do you got going on? You have your match versus Dango in just under 2 hours now.
Yeah, I feel like an actual streamer. I'm going to be streaming 4 days this week. I've got my match against Dango tonight. Tuesday's the only day I'm off. Wednesday, I've got my boredom match versus Victory. Thursday's going to be the All-Shot All-Stars Championship of bracket winners, best of 3, hopefully. And then Friday, I've got the Gamerability Wrestling commentary. And then Saturday, the normal Elite rounds. And Kilbride, are you doing anything special Saturday? Anything planned for the 26th?
I'm actually attending a wedding.
You got to go to a wedding on your birthday?
No, my birthday's the 28th.
Oh, you're the 28th?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still technically birthday week, so.
But I am going down in Ginger's neck of the woods to San Antonio, so I'm not quite near Ginger, but same state, different zip code. But I will be away on Friday. What's that?
Texas is small.
Yeah, it's a small place. away Friday to Monday, so we'll push the Red Fast review to Tuesday. We'll see if we can get a band of the gentlemen back together on Tuesday night, if possible. Ginger, what do you have planned for the week? You have your match scheduled at all for anything?
Nothing scheduled yet. I think Undertale and I will be getting it scheduled here pretty soon. That's probably going to be an interesting time for my typical streaming, just because he's across the pond. But
yeah.
Gotta get that worked out, and then we've got the Sweet 16 matchup to be determined. See who I will end up playing. Other than that, if I get a chance, I'll try to get my elite rounds on stream. But those are the two main things. I'm getting ready to probably put a lot of time into MLB, just so I'm warmed up, ready to go for 22.
You sound so much better like that, by the way.
Oh, good.
Wherever you just moved.
Oh, right here.
There it is. Yeah, that's it.
There we go. That's.
I've been moving around in my chair a lot.
Into the microphone.
I mean, the dude's good.
Sorry.
I mean,
no, don't throw the mic.
I didn't really want to.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Down 4
right here. But I'll be playing a lot more MLBs, so that'll probably be about 75% of my streaming once that game gets released, and then I'll mostly just do TGC or community events on PGA. So looking forward to it.
Good stuff. Pleated, you normally have some sort of schedule. Do you have something lined up for this week?
So I'm taking it kind of easy for the next couple weeks, because also, like Ginger Mane, I'm going to be hitting MLB hard like I did last year. We have a few things that we're working on trying to make a custom league work this year. It failed miserably last year because I think that our scope was too large. We're talking about it on my Discord. So if anyone wants to come into the Discord that's interested in baseball, we're trying to figure out ways to play games as a community. Other than that, it will be the normal Wednesday golf. If I make the cuts in TGC, I'll play more golf on Friday. And other than that, random Madden games that need to be played, and the occasional Lost Ark stream, because I am completely addicted.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'll wrap it up, and we can actually go over to see Samo, man. He is on the 17th hole of a bee's knees match, so that is just it's a tied match too in his part of the bracket. I'll go quick. I am streaming my live golf rounds tomorrow, 6:30. I also have a matchup versus Jives. He is weather pending. He's already streamed. he's already streamed or taken a extra round and sent it to Bees just in case. That doesn't allow. I also play Canuck on Wednesday, and then Thursday I'll be over on Nbonds' channel for Golfers Gulag, where we normally are, and then I'm away until next Tuesday, where we'll have the next episode of Red Fast Review. But yeah, shotgun a beer.
If we win tonight, Coach Kent. If we win tonight,
Coach Kent. Is he your coach? Hockey coach?
No, he is obsessed with shotgunning beers, and that's what ended up happening late Saturday night after our first two elite rounds. We were feeling it.
Gotcha. Well, let's not waste any more time. We have a great match play match for Killer Bees going on right now. It's on Samo Man's channel. If you don't follow him, definitely consider giving that man a follow. He's a fun content creator, putting stuff out on TikTok and Twitch all the time, and a big presence in the community. But good luck on your cuts this week, any match plays that you may have, and we'll see you guys next time. Later.
Thank you, Flamingo and Ginger.
Yeah, thank you, gentlemen.
It was awesome. But Flamingo definitely won this episode.